All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and what, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's having a great. Did I say great? If I didn't say great, I meant to say great Tuesday, man. All right, man. So obviously, no excuse. It is what it is. Damn it. But I didn't react to the game last night. Did watch majority of it. But one of the things that stood out was LeBron James' comment. Cause so LeBron had a horrible first half, right? And some change. And they asked about it, and I'm being honest. First of all, I want to applaud LeBron. I want to applaud LeBron for accepting this role now. I think it was the right move. I think that this is where you're at, year 20 something. So, the 23-year veteran, 23 years in the league, was asked about his scoreless first half after the game and saying, it's part of the role I'm playing. It's the role that I'm playing for the ball club. In order for us to win ball game, it's the role that I'm playing. That's just how the game was going, LeBron said, speaking on his on having a scoreless first half for just the third time of his career and the first time since 2010. Look, man, I kind of disagree here, though. I'm going to be, not again, I don't want to make this sound no kind of way. I am bigging up LeBron's willingness to take third fiddle, right? I'm with it. I salute it. Year 23, dog. Stop. Yeah, that's where you at. Playing, but there is points in the first half, or points in this game where you go, okay, wait. Now, they don't need me to come take over the game, but there's a lag right here. They may need a little pop from me. Because it's not like this was some runaway game, man. I'm just going to pull up the quarter by quarter stats here so you can give an idea of what I'm talking about. So, Detroit put up 42 in that second quarter, right? And if that's the case, in that second quarter, you might see the Avalanche, LeBron, high basketball IQ, they say. He smartest guy touching basketball, whatever. At some point when you see a team is rallying off 42, your defense is suffering, you might want to just pop in there a little bit, big dog, and be like, hold on. Let me stop some of this. Let me. They don't need me to come win the damn game, but let me be an anchor, or let me be so like a calm in the storm right now. And nothing. Look, man. I don't like that I'm the third. I mean, this the role they got me playing. Like, this the role I'm playing. This is what it is. No one is saying, LeBron, you cannot be aggressive. We're saying that in year 23, pick and choose your slots. When the other team is rattling off 42 points in the fucking excuse me, sorry. Oh God, sorry. Other team is rattling off 42 points in a quarter. That might not be the time to just sit and play a role. That bothered me because it's like, oh, what you want me to do? They told me I'm third, so I'm third. Okay, I'm third. I'm third. I'm third now. So what do you want me to do? I didn't like it. I'm not criticizing him too hard, because again, it has to be an adjustment from being LeBron James to being the third option on your team. Granted, it's worked for you for what that was. They 9-1 now. Think they nine games in a row, won, whatever. I mean, lost one. Cool, but I just didn't like that. It's the role that I'm playing for the ball club. In order for us to win game, it's the role. Well, at some point in that role, kind of step up a little bit. Sometime in that role, there's many times we've seen third options kind of weather a storm. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you can go back to the Warriors days and you'll see Andre Iguodala have a run right there to kind of weather the storm a little bit. What's the dude? Jordan Poole had runs in there where he was never above Clay. He was never above Steph, but it's Andre Iguodala or whoever it was never above, the guys. But it was times in the game where they would kind of insert themselves in it and be like, okay, boom. And I felt like in this game, especially in that first half, LeBron just did not feel like he wanted to insert himself and be like, I ain't got to win it, but let me kind of, again, man, look, I'm not finna sit here and criticize somebody that been in the league 23 damn years. Most everything. I'm not gonna sit here and overly criticize him for it. I just didn't like the kind of, that's the role I'm playing. It comes off a little, but it's the second sentence that kind of make me say, all right, I get it. Because the first sentence is the role that I'm playing for the ball club, 1. 2, in order for us to win games is the role that I'm playing. So he said, look, in order for us to win, I got to kind of do this. I still feel like at some point when you see the avalanche coming, you got to kind of step in a little bit. Timely. Not saying take over, not dominate the game. Or who said you can't have a flashback game? You just had a 30-some point game the other night. A couple nights ago, if I'm not mistaken. So, but again, I kind of didn't really like the way it was approached, the demeanor about it. But I will say, man, that it's a loss for the Lakers. 9-1 if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in the last 10 games, so you're not gonna poo-poo that. I just didn't like that LeBron. It's not that I didn't like it. It just came off weird, like a little bit. Like that's the role I'm playing. Like what you want me to do? Hey, that's what they told me to do. I'm doing it. Well, I'm here. Kind of like that a little bit, but again, the fact that he said this is the role that I have to play in order for us to win games, meaning any other role is not conducive to us winning. So I'm going to play this role, and this is the role that it's going to take for us to win ball games. I will do that. I still feel as though at some point, and when you see a slide, when you see a team just rolling, you got to kind of put a foot on gas right there. You know what I'm saying? Not long, because we know we'll get it 23 years, always but it comes a point where it's like you got stuff. But again, I'm not overly criticizing LeBron on this. I just kind of didn't like the way it sounded to me, like, But again, man, you're 23, dog. We cannot sit here and overly criticize our third player just because his name is LeBron. If he says, I'm the third option, is it time to start to look at him and hold him accountable for the third option thing? We can't say he's the third option, he's the third option, and then go, but he should have took over the game. No. He said, I took a step back. I'm option 3. These guys are doing it. I step in where they need me. I lead where they need me. I score where they need me. That second quarter is where they needed you, and you didn't score there. But for the most part, this thing has been working out. So again, Lakers win streak come to an end. LeBron James scoreless in the first half, and yeah, that's that, man. So let me know, am I bugging? Am I tripping? Am I right or am I wrong? Let me know down in the comments, man. Until next time, you guys be great, man.